So the American Trucking Association, in Arkansas, the ATA opposes the bill that Arkansas wants you to know the English language to drive semi-truck. Now, why do you reckon Arkansas even thought of a law like that in the first place? The state of Arkansas is ranked number 4 in big rig fatalities. Not just accidents, fatalities.
I thank God. Straight from the hood, now it's time to get the pie. Blood, you can see it in my eyes. My future turning up, what it's time to be alive. I'm that nigga, I don't mean to brag, but I'm getting too nice with this. Ain't no way that I'm going outside. My pockets been heavy as shit. The bank is
What's poppin', M2T? It's your boy Ron on the channel to be. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe button whenever you pull up to the channel. And while you at it, hit that post notification button for your boys. Whenever I drop, you can hop up in the truck and roll with me. See what's popping. How's it going, fam? We at the beginning of another week, man. I hope y'all out there handling your business, securing your bag, and doing what it is we do. Get out here and pick up these loads and get them to where they going and get on back to the house, to the fam. You hear me? All right, without any further ado, we gonna get on to the story. As I'm sure a lot of you guys know, Arkansas has implemented a new law. They've been pulling over truckers. If y'all see the truck shaking a little bit, don't be tripping, because I'm out here hustling and grinding like y'all is. I'm dropping off low. Alright. They out here pulling over trucks, and they giving them pieces of paper to read. I know y'all done heard about this, don't I say? It's crazy.
Couldn't believe it. Going through Arkansas, I thought it was a joke. Got stopped at the weigh station in Arkansas and was handed a piece of paper, and it says, "Can you read and write English?" I said, "Yes, sir, I sure can." He goes, "Can you read this?" So I read it to myself, and I was like, okay. I started handing it back. He goes, no, read it out loud for me. So I read it out loud for him, and, it was short and sweet, no problem. He goes, "Now, can you write this for me on this paper?" And I did, and there was a whole bunch of people that had already written on it. And I was actually witnessing people in handcuffs that had been pulled in, and I was like, what's going on? He goes, "Oh, we've come across now that if you cannot read or write in English, that it's a $5,000 fine. And if you have a company in Arkansas that employs people that can't read or write in English, it's a $10,000 fine paid on the spot. If you cannot pay it, you're automatically arrested and lose your license." What a shocker.
And if you can't read that paper in English, you is out of there, my guy. And they are strictly focusing on Hispanics. Now, I got a video that I want to show you guys, and I want you guys to let me know what you think about it. But before I show it to you, we'll be right back after this message.
What's up, M2T fam? Merch is available now. We have styles for the men and the ladies. Visit our catalog and check out our inventory. What you waiting for? Go to marriedtotrucking.store.
We have to ask ourselves, right? We in America. The primary language in America is English. If half of the population is not speaking English and speaking Spanish, then that means America is no longer America. America is now Mexico. We have a lot of Hispanics that has came into the country, and some of it is good, some of it is bad. What they're doing is winging out all the bad. Because this the thing, even when I order Uber Eats, or DoorDash, or something that consists of me being bought a package or some food, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a Hispanic. And 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna speak no English. I make sure in the memo I put, driver must speak English. Now, why the hell do we have to say that in America? If you don't speak English, I can't do business with you because I'm not bilingual. You know? Yo hablo poquito español. That's it. That's it. That's all I got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. So here it is. The economy has been flooded with Spanish-speaking Hispanics, and it's not able to flow fluent. And Arkansas say they tired of that, man. It's hindering the economy. So let me show y'all this video, and y'all let me know, and we go chop it up about it in a second. Check this out.
So the American Trucking Association, in Arkansas, the ATA opposes the bill that Arkansas wants you to know the English language to drive semi-truck. Now, why do you reckon Arkansas even thought of a law like that in the first place? The state of Arkansas is ranked number 4 in big rig fatalities. Not just accidents, fatalities. I wonder who 1, 2, and 3 is. You're going to say, Teddy, that's been a federal law forever. Well, for the last few years, federal government's not enforcing it. They used to put people out of service if they didn't know the English language, and now they just let them go. State of Arkansas can't do anything about a federal law, therefore they're going to make up their own law. They're worried about public safety and they want to save lives. In the legislation meeting, there was 2 tow truck company owners, biggest one out of West Memphis, Arkansas. He even said about 80% of the accidents that his company goes to involves a truck driver from African nations, Pakistan, India, and Asia. 80%. You think that's related to being number 4 in the nation for big rig fatalities? And not to mention that the tow truck companies themselves, they're losing money. 27% of the invoices aren't being paid. 21% of those are from foreigners, illegal foreigners, that aren't carrying insurance. And you wonder, have they ever even driven in weather like snow, ice, hurricane winds, tornadoes, dust storms? I mean, maybe once in a lifetime, but it happens quite often over here in America. So they got illegal CDLs, they don't know the language, and they drive an 80,000-pound semi-trucks in weather that they probably never even experienced in their life. There was also a couple small trucking company owners in there. One feller been in business for a long time, small fleet, about 40 trucks, said he's barely surviving. The last few years, he's been living off the money that he made and saved back when the freight rates are good. Freight rates now, he says, they are worse than they ever were. And a lot of that is because of the foreigner. The illegal foreigner is able and willing and does work for less. They don't have to go home. They don't have a house in America. They don't have bills in the United States. They don't have to afford the American lifestyle, so they will work for less. Company drivers, it's 2025. We should probably be making $1.50, maybe even $2 a mile in 2025. Owner-operators, they should be rolling in the dough. But we're not. Because the government let illegal immigrants over here with their CDLs and gave them the chance to take our freight. And they did it for less. Now the ATA proposed their own bill. They want to legalize foreign CDL holders, foreign CDL permit holders to drive. Now the problem with that is, big problem here, we've got millions of illegal immigrants in the country already. They go to these sanctuary cities, they call them. They get this thing called an EAD card. That EAD card is the very thing that allows them to get a non-domiciled CDL. Not knowing the English language. That allows them to get a CDL. And another thing, the state transportation guy of Arkansas, he has processed thousands of B1 visas from south of the border, tourist visas, thousands of them. Not one single solitary moving violation, not one speeding ticket, no running stop signs, no DUIs, thousands of them with 0 violations. Is that even possible? And with the non-domiciled CDL, it is very difficult, if not impossible, for the Department of Transportation of Arkansas, like the DOT pulls them over. They cannot hardly verify the validity of that CDL. They can't hardly tell if it's been revoked, if it's been suspended, and how they even obtained it. Did they obtain it legally? They said they could get CDLs online in foreign countries, y'all. There was a lady there that lost a loved one in a fatality accident involving a non-speaking English truck driver. She said they had to have an interpreter come to the scene. And she said the companies don't care who drives truck. They just want to make a buck. Another man said, America is a nation of law. If we don't have law, then we have chaos. And do we not have chaos on the highways and byways? And another thing, I see a lot of drivers on other posts commenting saying they're going to boycott Arkansas. No more freight to Arkansas. That's fine, boycott them. Because the American truck driver, we will supply Arkansas. The American trucker and the legal immigrants, we will keep Arkansas alive.
Is she wrong? Or is she right? I mean, it can go either way. This the thing. The country need Hispanics. Hispanics are hard workers. I have nothing. Big shout out to my Hispanics. You know, they hard workers. They go get the job done when it come to blue collar jobs, when it come to agriculture, when it come to building, when it comes to, they the ones you want. But you have to come over here legally and you have to speak some English. Point blank, you in America. If you go anywhere throughout the world, 9 times out of 10, the secondary language is going to be English anywhere you go around the world. So, if America is being transitioned to a Spanish-speaking country, then we out of there. So this lady, she had every right to voice her opinion, and I agree with them. I agree with 100%. Some's got to give. And them officers roll up on you, and you don't know how to read that paper, you don't know how to write what's on that paper, you getting that fine, and you getting up out of here. And I wouldn't be surprised they don't be getting ICE on the phone immediately. I mean, it ain't hard to figure out which ones is legal and which ones is not. If they speak English, they probably legal. If they speak English fluently. But if they don't speak English or they don't speak English fluently, they probably illegal. They probably was let over in here under the Biden administration. So, something got to be done about it. And Arkansas is taking the first step. And I'm not going to be surprised if other states don't follow them. Especially Texas, because we right next door. Greg Abbott and them ain't trying to hear none of that. So I wouldn't be surprised if they don't pick up on the same thing. So I want you guys to get in the comment and let me know what you think about this video. And let me know if this lady is wrong or not. Alright? Alright. Big shout out to my A1 Day Ones. Big shout out to the one that just be glancing to see what's popping. And a special shout out to my new subscribers. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support, fam. Y'all already know. Until next time. It's your boy.
I just got in a whole brand new bag. I'm running around. Jewelry moving like juice. Look, I just leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Sweat in the blood, you can see it in my eyes. My future turning up, what a time to be alive. I'm that nigga, I don't mean to brag, but I'm